Hey everyone, welcome back. Yep, that's it. Lag out. Spectacular work. Switched. I've upgraded some things. I've decided to switch around some of my weaponry as well. So I've gone for a scythe because the other one isn't as powerful. This is actually more powerful. So, and I want to try and see. Apparently, you can actually parry and deflect attacks in this game. So I'm going to try that out and use a truncheon as well just for stun, because it's got a fairly high stun rate, so I thought I'd give that a go. And I'm not sure if I went through this already. I remember telling you lots, explaining to you that if you basically don't spare the warden up here in Whitechapel, she turns into a level 24 enemy. I managed to defeat her. Just. I did it primarily because it actually helps out. It'll help keep the peace. It'll help stabilize the region. Even though there's no central character, you know, instead of being a central enemy, there's just smaller amounts of enemies, if you get what I mean. So I thought I'd make that a bit easier. Docs. Don't know where the hell she is. Anyway. Okay. What else is on the mend? Oh yes. So we're near his investigation. So we'll actually do that. We've got to get level 3 for mesmerize. So. Let's actually progress to the next stage in the investigation. I'm not sure what's in there or through there. Here's the posters. Oh dear, that's actually very comical. That is. That's comical. That's good. Oh dear. Choose or do. Stick 5 posters. East End. Burn them. Honestly, they're not the worst problem. You know, honestly, they're not. These hunters are. Wait, can't you just go to any fire and burn them? Anyway, we'll work that out after we've done the main mission. Yes, don't lag on us. God's sake. Oh, that's where that is. Okay, good. Right. Oh, I better explain where we are. We're in the Western Docks. You couldn't access. There's that safe house. You could never get through the gate. So we've gotten to that area now. I've Oscar just went around and cleared some of these areas. So it's just groups of some skulls and pre-win hunters and all this sort of thing. Nothing overly special. Some loot I collected. And after this mission here, confront, don't know whether we'll have to kill, spare, or maybe he'll just divert us to maybe find, you know, he might say, oh, find proof I'm this savage. I don't know. There's actually some civilians around here which we'll make contact with as well. I found them, but I obviously, so you lot don't miss out, I've waited. Well, let's have a look through here. I haven't been through this part. I wanted to wait till you lots were watching.
It's locked.
Not that. God, if I wanted to try and open that, I'd try and open that. Let's be very methodical. No, nothing else I can pick up. Oh, hang on. Good. Who's that?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Oh God, okay. that's spiteful in a way. Right. Okay, I've heard this. Right, okay.
What can you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
Charming.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh, you want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
Well, at least she was blunt.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
Yeah. You really have no idea who I am. Exactly, I agree.
Oh no, Miss Paxton, you really don't know my kind. You have no idea who I am.
All right, okay. No need to get all worked up.
Exactly.
May I ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
Well, considering we just got made a vampire and had to survive all the hunters, cure people, find ingredients, not get, try and kill other people, survive death threats as characters in the game. Yeah, we've had to go through a few things, I'd say.
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Of course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
Wow, okay.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
I'm going to turn up the volume a little bit shortly, but I'll wait till we're done with these conversations. Just so you don't miss out. In fact, there you go. Well, we're not answering. That's it. Wow. Asking questions. My God. I just matter which
You
one to
lost
choose
your
first.
job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
I suppose that's not totally untrue in some parts, especially in those big cities that, at the time this is set, more common than not us, unfortunately.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
Aha! The pre went up to their old tricks. Those bastards. Oh. I thought there's a new hint available. That's typical. I'll have to go back in.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Alright.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Okay. Let's turn off his investigation for now. Yeah, we'll do that shortly. Let's wander around just for a little bit, see if we can collect anything else while we're at it. Then we'll find Sean Hampton. I should have blood vision, shouldn't I, at times? Not to find things, but just to make sure I don't miss anyone or come around suddenly get confronted by a skull. I've done that a few times off camera. Surprised the shit out of me, to be honest. Especially you're not expecting it, you know? Think, oh yeah, nothing will happen, then something just jump out at you. Reminds me of those old horror movies. They scared the shit out of me when, you know, just jump out at you like that. Good God. I thought there was something over here. Is that my imagination? No, what's my... Oh. This here. Okay. There was nothing else. Oh, there's a door here. Okay. Yep, okay, that's alright. Let's just search through this area first. Showing you, yeah. Oh God. I'm not the quickest reader, so please just bear with me. I think this is more important to the story, so I'm just trying to quickly read through it. You'll probably do it faster than I will. I'm not exactly reading, just sort of skimming over it. Excuse me. Okay. I think there was some sort of confession by... Oh! I thought it was a confession... Oh, right. So I'm not going to confront him yet. No. Okay. I don't like it when they have that area. You know, whatever. Proximity, that's what it is. You know, sometimes those games, it's happened occasionally in this one, where within proximity it just suddenly talks to this person, even if you don't want to, you're not ready yet. So, it's a big discussion. No, it's a, you know, big confrontation, so I'd just rather be prepared for it.
It's locked, all right.
Damn it. Oh! So that was about that thing with Delaney as well. We can pick up. Okay. Let's meet this woman.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Is it not dangerous to work here at night?
As long as I have good legs, I can run away from trouble. The sad sake now provides me and my sister a bed and a roof. I don't want to lose that.
Are you homeless, Miss Paxton?
Mr. Hampton's night asylum is our new home now. It's a safe place for me and my sister.
What can you tell me about the sad saint?
It's just the nickname of Sean Hampton, the sad saint of the East End. He gave me shelter, and he is not always sad.
What can you tell me about this place? How are things here?
It may be okay for a strong girl like me, but a dandy doctor from the city like yourself. You better watch your back, Mr. Reed.
Which local dangers must I avoid?
Well, the gangs, the thieves, the drunks, the jobless. A man with your fancy clothes will attract a lot of attention.
Well, I am not someone so easily intimidated.
Glad to hear that. And if you get into trouble, you can always seek help at Sean Hampton's shelter. No one would dare to be violent there.
You really think I should go back to a safer place, miss?
No. I think you had better stay and help as many people as you can. Just avoid the wet boot boys. Those bastards are worse than the epidemic.
I'd say they're actually just as bad, really.
Lottie, tell me about the death of your mother.
Giselle killed her. Plain and simple. She killed her with her daily whims, her laziness, and her complaints.
That's quite a statement. You can't kill someone because you're fickle.
Mother was very ill, but I forgave Giselle. What I couldn't stand was how she cried at her funeral like she was the one left alone.
Perhaps your sister is not as tough as you are.
I know that, and I don't blame her. It just makes me sad that my own sister is the person I understand the least.
It's ironic how that happens at times, isn't it?
Giselle is the only family you have left. Don't you think it's time you forgave her?
Sometimes words are harder to forgive than acts, Dr. Reed.
That's true. I know from experience, having happened to me. I saw something many years ago, never ever forgotten it. But I've had things actually happen to me, I managed to forget them.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
I think we'll just go and quickly ask her about her mother. If she's in the area. There we are.
You again? What do you want?
Giselle, tell me about the death of your mother.
After our father died, Mother worked so hard she made herself sick. We spent all the money we had on useless drugs and doctors. It was hell.
Hell? What do you mean?
The three of us were exhausted and desperate. And when I'm desperate, I tend to get angry. And I'm hard to live with. Lottie said I killed Mother.
Yeah.
You should talk to your sister. Whatever happened when your mother died, the truth lies somewhere between your two versions.
I don't want to talk about that. It was years ago. We Paxton sisters are tough. We don't apologise.
Alright. Have it your way.
Giselle, I know you sleep at Sean Hampton's shelter. What can you tell me about him?
He provided a roof for me and my sister. I am grateful, of course, but he gives me the creeps.
Why is that?
He's always sad, like he's about to cry. He's always asking us to get closer to God, to give ourselves to the Lord. Creepy.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Okay. It's got the stairs here. Huh. Didn't even actually go downstairs as well. Right. I'm just gonna search this place out because it's ironic what happens in games that, you know, if you don't search things out, you don't find clues that or hints they can ask people as well. So. That's thing here. Bit of money. Just checking everywhere, because you never know where you're going to find stuff. Okay. Let's quickly nip down here. Over there. Oh, there's a bin we can raid. Okay, well. That's it. Walk into a post. That's it. Walk into a post. That's absolutely fantastic. Oh, that one's locked. That's right. What's down here? Nothing overly that special. Oh, it's probably that's where generator can repair it. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. We know where Sean is. Let's see if we can pick apart that office before we speak to him. Otherwise, we'll just converse with him. Shillings, okay. Some notes. Nothing else? Stop, check. Okay. Let's confront Sean Hampton.
Why the long face, Doctor?
Ooh. Yeah, I think that's a nice way to get into the conversation.
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Okay.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Wonders never cease. Scal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain.
Yeah, well, there's a difference there. It's called an oath.
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Interesting.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
But you were close to her.
Of course, but she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I'd say intrigued. Let's see what he's got. Let's see what proof he can provide, if any.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I surrender myself to your judgment.
Okay. Okay, well... Huh? Oh, it's here.
Good evening, Mr. Throckmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Oh, hang on.
You've never faced, let alone killed, a vampire Ichabod. You're a fraud.
No, I'm not. I may embellish the truth concerning my achievements, but I'm totally dedicated to my quest.
Yeah, I'll give him his courage. You gotta give him that much at least.
You have courage, Mr. Throckmorton. Perhaps that is all one requires to face the demons.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. You'll see. One day I'll find and kill one of these monstrosities with my own two hands.
Ah, damn it. I was trying to be nice to him. Well, that failed
Goodbye.
epically. Crap. I hate it when that happens. Okay, let's go and introduce ourselves to some of the locals.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you need any help?
Rest assured, I will help you, sir. Martin Nightingale, at your service. Please, take a look at my wares.
Your merchandise. I don't really see anything worth having. No offense.
None taken, sir. But please, I need to eat. Perhaps if you keep looking, you'd see something that takes your fancy.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Have you got any friends around these parts?
Not really. Miss Gillingham smiles and says kind words, but I know she's lost her marbles, especially since her son died.
Tell me about this crazy woman. Madness is often mistaken for other conditions.
The poor woman's mad, all right. Kind and all, but she has so much trouble remembering things. She's taken me for a son more than once.
How interesting. I don't suppose you know what happened to her son.
Jack. Rumour has it he tried to tackle some gang lads. I didn't know him well, but I heard he was a nice enough chap. His old ma still thinks he's around.
Let me be frank. You're as much of a businessman as I am a werewolf, right?
Who the hell are you to question me? It's hard enough to stay clean when you don't have a place to sleep. I'm doing my best here.
I meant no offense, Mr. Nightingale. I was merely pointing out the fact that you're unlikely to survive long if you continue wandering this path.
And what should I do then, sir? Should I join the Wet Boot Boys like so many others? No thanks. I'd rather be a bad seller than a dead gang member.
That'd be intriguing, wouldn't it? The Wet Boot Boys against the Freewood. My God, that'd be a hell of a battle, wouldn't it? Never mind vampires are on the streets of gang war. Good God.
Why not try seeking help instead of peddling your wares? I'm sure there are people around here that would gladly help.
There's always the night asylum. I heard it's run by a very nice man, but I'm no beggar. Not yet, at least.
There is no shame in asking for help, my boy. Sometimes it can even be the best course of action.
I don't feel okay with that. I'm gonna make a name for myself, and I'll do it by myself.
Very well.
Show me what you have to offer then, Mr. Nunn.
Now, give me those. A folded letter? Okay. I'm intrigued about that. Don't need any others to sign off at this point. Just double check.
Good evening, young.
There's no need to...
Because I know there was a hint. Oh. So that was
Goodbye.
it. Okay. Fair enough. Can we even access that place?
Good evening, miss. It's me again.
I'm sorry. Who?
Dr. Reed. May I come in, please?
Why, of course. Is there something wrong?
I think I should come in, miss. I'd like to check if everything is okay, what with the epidemic spreading across London.
An epidemic, you say? How terrible. I had no idea. But where are my manners? Please do come in, Doctor. You are a doctor, yes?
Okay. First things first.
It's locked.
Okay.
So, Dr. Tippett, what brings you back here? I heard whispers you had a job at that fancy hospital.
I told you my name is Jonathan Reed. Don't you remember?
Of course I do. I remember my name too. Gillingham.
but you may call me Enid, Doctor. I'm very happy to see you again.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Oh, no. I don't gossip. That would be most unbecoming of a lady such as myself.
Okay.
Who are the more influential figures on the docks?
Well, I heard about some terrible illness going around. I would say in that case that it's you, Dr. Tippets.
It just said his name's Dr. Reed. God. Ah, dear.
Is anyone taking care of you, Miss Gillingham?
My son is always here to take care of me. He's a good boy like that, but I do worry that he needs to start living his own life. I would never say that to him, of course.
Okay. The music instrument doesn't exactly match the mood, does it, of this conversation? Oh, okay.
Do you require medical attention, miss?
I'm glad you asked, Dr. Tippets. I must confess I haven't felt that well of late.
I'll try my best. Here, take this. And please, try to get some rest.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much.
Goodbye, Miss Gillingham.
Okay. Let's go up here. Anything of interest in here? Okay. Oh. I picked this place clean. What's through here? Ah, yes. I've been through here already. Nothing much. Okay. Let's head down again. Alright, I think we might end it here. A little shorter than some of the other parts, but I'll have a take a look around, confirm a few things, and yeah. We should be able to get that main mission started, and if not even get some other side missions as well. See you next time.